that's another lifetime best for him as well.
Yeah, lifetime best from second, and Jonathan Marshall, sorry, in third. So really excited for this A final. The pressure's on. The swimmers have been swimming quick in these penultimate finals.
Well, there's some fascinating stuff going on here. Look at lane 8. He's out in lane 8. Bronze on the 50, silver on the 100. Cam Brooker, slowest seed into this final. He can go very fast. Sam Greenbank, junior Greenbank in lane number 1, senior Greenbank in lane number 5. Two brothers in the British Championship final of the 200 metres backstroke. Wonder when the last time that was. Possibly never. Matt Ward of Mount Kelly in lane number 7. Did the European Junior qualification time in the heats this morning at 2 minutes 0.71. He's fast. Commonwealth champion only in lane 2.
Yeah, Brodie Williams this morning looked nice and controlled. Wasn't really happy with his 100 earlier in the week, so he's been waiting to come out and give this 200 backstroke a go. Elliot Klug in lane 6 was part of the Commonwealth Games team in 2018. Brilliant 100 backstroke, 200 backstroker and sprint freestyler.
And Charlie Brown in lane number 3 in this, the final, the A final of the men's 200 metres backstroke. Fantastic age grouper. His lifetime best is 1:58.2, which is fast. The fastest seed came off 1:58.7. Luke Greenbank, British record holder, bronze on the 100, but he's Olympic bronze medalist on this 200, World Championship silver medalist on this 200 backstroke. He's in lane 5. He's not qualified for the World Championships yet. A little bit of pressure on his shoulders. Hasn't been particularly well. I wonder if he's back yet. I wonder if he's well enough to perform really on top of his game here in this final.
Yeah, we didn't see him firing on all cylinders in that 100, but Luke's not really a 100 backstroke swimmer. He just does it because there's an opportunity there. But with Oliver Morgan on his shoulders, that battle's going to be really interesting as he goes in lane number 4 in this 200 backstroke.
And Ollie Morgan is the fastest seed in 4. He's already won gold on the 50. He's won gold on the 100. And would you believe it, Ollie Morgan's going for the treble on the backstroke, the 50, the 100, and this, the 200 gold. Can he do it? There in lane number 2 is the Commonwealth champion, Brodie Williams. The lane assignments here are fascinating. In 2 is the Commonwealth champion. In 5 is the Olympic bronze medalist, the World Championship silver medalist. 2 and 5 with the new superstar in 4, Ollie Morgan. This is going to be really interesting. 3 clear lanes between 2 and 5, the 2 big men, Williams and Greenbank.
Yeah, Morgan in the centre there knows he's on form, so he'll have a lot of confidence coming into this final. So I'm a lifetime best this morning of 2 minutes 0.2, so, sorry, was 2 minutes 0.2.
The final of the men's 200 metres backstroke. It's the big final, and right on the 15 metres mark. Really good start from Brodie Williams in lane number 2. Also a decent start right at the top there is Cam Brooker, the bronze medalist on the 50, the silver on the 100. So we expect him to go out pretty quickly, and he's doing exactly that right at the top of the shot there in lane number 8.
Yeah, this race for me, these boys know they can't be out slow. Oliver Morgan is going to be out quick, and if he's in the form he has been on that 100, he's just going to keep going. So these boys really pushing the first 100.
And just 0.2 of a second splitting the top 4 at that 50 metres turn. Cam Brooker is trying to steal it from lane 8 and go early. This is interesting. Luke Greenbank in 5 trying to respond. Still going very well though is Brodie Williams, and there's a lot of big guys here, very well placed. This is going to be a really, really interesting second 100. The halfway turn, Brodie Williams is over first, Brooker's over second, and Luke Greenbank only 4th.
Yeah, Williams very quick around that wall. Luke Greenbank now starts to come into his own. Can't count him out just yet. This third 50 really trying to make a difference, but Brodie Williams looks really good at the bottom of the screen.
Well, I've seen Luke Greenbank swim this 200 metres backstroke so many different ways, but not often coming from behind to go and win it. And that's another really good 50 and a great turn down in lane number 2 from Brodie Williams. Williams trying to steal it now in lane number 2. Luke Greenbank trying to come back.
Yeah, excellent skills there from Brodie. Really working hard into the finish. That world consideration time is pretty quick, 1:56.60. So giving it his all into this finish.
So Brodie Williams in lane number 2, but they're charging at him in 4. It's Ollie Morgan coming back very fast indeed. Greenbank's still there. Is Williams going to get the touch? Oliver Morgan gets the touch. No, I can't believe that's incredible. Ollie Morgan gets gold on the 50, gold on the 100, and now gold on the 200. 157.1, 157.17, I should say, because it was 157.18 for Brodie Williams. 1/100th of a second, and it was the very last centimetre of that 200 metres backstroke that he won it.
I can't believe that. I think I'm in shock. He was coming through so well down that last 50, but I thought Williams had it there in lane number 2, but Oliver Morgan came in to this competition with a lifetime best of 2 minutes, 0.2, and he's just gone 157.1, and he's won the gold in the 50, the gold in the 100, and now gold in the 200 backstroke. Shocked.
Shocking. Shockingly brilliant finish as well. I mean, that was just stunning. Who would have thought he won the 50 backstroke, Ollie Morgan? Who would have thought he won the 100? He's just won the 200. He's beaten the Commonwealth champion. He's beaten the World Championship silver medalist and the Olympic bronze medalist. Ollie Morgan, national champion, 50, 100, 200 backstroke. We talked about it before the meet, but I daren't even believe it was going to happen. That's very impressive. I really hope the selectors consider him. He's not done the time in the 100 or the 200 metres backstroke that gets consideration, but there are wild card selections, and I really hope they do take him, because that medley relay is going to be wonderful. Let's hear what he's got to say to John Mason. Wow.
You know, Oliver, I think that smile sort of says it all. That's the 50, the 1 and the 2. That was a serious finish there. You know, going into the 200, obviously strategy plays a big part. Was that the race plan? Hold on to the end and just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, coming away with the 50 and the 100.
I think we got it up here.
I mean, I was going to use the speed to start off with. I think it was pretty quick, but I don't know. And then, yeah, I came onto that last wall and just thought, it's time to go. So, yeah.
I mean, it was an amazing race. A 0.01 you beat Brodie by. It was like right down to the touch. But you've managed to do all 3 of these now, the 50, the 1 and the 2. After saying to me that you just started really focusing on this 18 months ago, this is going to give you confidence moving forward. Like, I'm really excited about what we're going to see from you coming in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to get the treble.
Oh, here's that finish. Here you come. Did you know? Did you know where Brodie was?
No, I couldn't see him whatsoever.
Oh, what a finish!
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, but you know, just sorry, going back to that last question. Moving forward, you know, focusing. There's got to be a bit of a boost in that confidence.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the treble whatsoever. I feel like every meet I've been to, my focus has been on each of the different ones rather than focusing on just one. And yeah, it seems to have all come together at one meet, so.
Yeah. What a way to do it, right? The biggest stage in the UK.
Yeah.
Congratulations, 3rd-time British champion. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the incredible Oliver Morgan.
Well, if there's a way to finish a 200 metres backstroke, it is exactly like that. I still can't believe he got the finish. He absolutely threw that last arm over, pushed so hard onto the touchpad that 0.01 just splitting him and Brodie there. Amazing result.
I don't think either of us have had quite as wide open mouths for an awful long time as we had watching that last 15 metres. I mean, he was 3rd for a long time, then he was 2nd by miles, and the very last stroke. What a lovely guy, though. What a lovely, humble, fabulous interview we did as well. I mean, I tell you what, if there's a star to be born there, that's very impressive. If he can keep on improving like he just has done. I mean, utterly ludicrous lifetime bests. Gold 50, gold 100, gold 200. Keep that going and keep his feet on the ground as well. What a future he's got.
Yeah, indeed. And another one of our stars was in this women's 1500 metres freestyle. That is British Swimming's business manager, Adam Clark.
So these are the medals for the women's 1500 metres freestyle. Michaela Glenister winning the bronze from the University of Stirling. 16:44.5. And the silver, well, she swam really well. It was a gutsy swim. She tried to track the gold medalist, and she did it for an awful long time. It's a new lifetime best from Fleur Lewis of Loughborough University. 16:25.78. It really was a very good swim indeed. Lifetime best in the final heats of the women's 1500 meters freestyle. But look at this, the 14-year-old birthday girl today, Amelie Bloxage of City of Salford, a huge lifetime best, 12-second lifetime best, wins the British Championship title, senior title, in the women's 1500 meters freestyle. Yeah, come and stand beside me. Love it.
Yeah, she was amazing, really, and there's not many other words to describe that swim. She came into the British Championships and at 14, on her 14th birthday, stood up against some swimmers that have been in that mix plenty of times before and absolutely smashed it, smashed her own personal best, smashed all the records, smashed through the top 10. She was just fantastic.
She was extraordinary. And she's still, I hope she takes this in the right way, she's still very raw. And some of the starts she did at the start of the week, she almost just fell off the starting blocks. Lots of little things that I'm sure people like you, Amy, could just work with her and her coach and help. And I'm sure Kev Renshaw, the distance lead, will be looking at that as well. Just lots of little bits and pieces. The first breath off the wall, popping straight up.
Yeah, lots to improve on, really, in a 1500 metres. It makes such a difference. And we go back to the 50, total polar opposite. And we saw Lewis Fraser there picking up his bronze medal in the men's 50 metres butterfly. Didn't think I'd be seeing Ben Proud in second place at the end of this race, but he had a fantastic 50 freestyle yesterday and 27.1317, for silver tonight.
Well, he didn't seem to have a very good start, so never really got going, Ben Proud, on the left-hand side there. I'm sure he'll be back, no doubt about that, but Jacob Peters has impressed. Only the second Brit ever underneath 23 seconds, 22.89. And having won the 100 metres butterfly and a new lifetime best, 51.1, to go 22.8 on the 50 fly. That's two super impressive sprint fly swims.
Yeah, two lifetime bests, 2 wins. So giving the selectors lots to think about in that men's 100 metres butterfly, in and around that qualification time. So definitely one to be on that team under that consideration time.
Garrett Evans of West Suffolk winning the bronze medal in the women's 100 metres breaststroke. And she's still got the age group record for the 13-year-olds. Swim a lifetime best. Great to see her, such a good 13-year-old, and come back here and swim a lifetime best to win bronze at the British Championships. Imogen Clark gets the silver, 67.92. Another good swim from her. A really good attack it was down that first 50, wasn't it?
Yeah, she gave it her all down that first 50, knowing that Cara was probably going to be chasing her all the way into the finish. But Cara Hanlon swims another 106. Sometimes when you post a really quick time, you think, how have I done that? Can I do it again? But she replicated that well here, and interesting to hear her. Fingers crossed she's on one of the teams this summer, because she's even looking to move it forwards further.
A fabulous gold medal, and just outside the Scottish record that she set to win the British Universities Championships. Was a fabulous gold medal. I'm still in shock on that men's 200 backstroke, you know, really quite incredible. So we've had the 1500 metres freestyle for women, we've had the men's 50 metres butterfly.